If you've ever followed baseball with your heart, if you've ever watched a player lace up year after year and give everything they've got to a single team, then you know what this moment means not just to Dodgers fans, but to the entire game, because Clayton Kershaw, one of the greatest pitchers of our generation, is stepping back onto the mound this Saturday, and the emotion surrounding that simple act run far deeper than just a return from injury. This isn't just about velocity, mechanics, or pitch counts. This is about legacy, loyalty, and a love for the game that's impossible to quantify. After making just 7 starts last season, Kershaw himself joked that he was tired of taking up space, and while that self-deprecating humor is classic Clayton, let's be real, it hurt to see him sidelined, to see that iconic number 22 absent from the rotation, to watch a Dodgers clubhouse without its anchor. But now, in what will mark his 18th season with the franchise tying the legendary Zach Wheat and Bill Russell for the most seasons in Dodger blue, Kershaw is back, and he's not just back to wave at the crowd or make a ceremonial appearance. He's coming back to compete, to contribute, to do what he's done better than almost anyone else for nearly 2 decades. And honestly, if that doesn't give you chills, I don't know what will. Because this isn't a farewell tour. This isn't about nostalgia or one last hurrah. This is about a warrior stepping back onto the battlefield, aware of every scar, every ache, and still choosing to fight. Think about what it means to have stayed with one team for 18 seasons in today's sports world. Free agency, trades, analytics-driven decisions, they all make that kind of loyalty feel almost impossible. But Kershaw's never chased headlines or greener pastures. From the first time he towed the rubber at Dodger Stadium, he made it clear this was home. And through the highs of Cy Young seasons and the lows of playoff heartbreak, he's remained that steady presence, not just for the organization, but for fans who grew up watching him dominate the mound. And yes, we've all seen the stats, the ERA titles, the All-Star appearances, the MVP year that felt like something out of a video game, but stats alone can't define Kershaw. What defines him is that unshakable intensity on game day, the way he paces between pitches, the glove covering his mouth as he talks to his catcher, the laser focus in his eyes that lets you know, this isn't just a game, this is his life. And so when we talk about him coming back this weekend, we're not just talking about a rehabbed shoulder or a rehab assignment that went well, we're talking about the return of something bigger, something that holds this clubhouse together, that inspires the younger arms in the rotation, that reminds this team what it means to be a Dodger. This Saturday, when he takes the mound, expect the crowd to erupt not out of surprise, but out of pure, unfiltered appreciation. Because we've seen legends fade into retirement quietly, sometimes without fanfare. But Kershaw has earned every ovation, every standing applause, every tear in the eyes of fans who know that these moments don't come around often. It's easy to forget just how dominant he's been, because greatness, when sustained, starts to feel routine. But don't forget, there were stretches where hitters couldn't touch him, where he'd string together scoreless innings like they were nothing, where a 1.83 EI wasn't a fluke but a reflection of day-in, day-out dominance. And now, with age and injury adding new challenges to the mix, the fact that he's even making this return is a testament to his character. Many would have called it a career. He didn't. Instead, he worked. Silently, patiently, knowing that if his body would allow it, he had more to give. And when he speaks of feeling gratitude, it's not just some polished media quote. It's real. You can hear it in his voice, see it in the way he talks about just being back with the guys, about getting to pitch again, not for the money, not for the accolades, but because he still loves it. He loves the game. And that's what separates legends from merely great players. The love never fades. The fire might burn a little differently, but it never goes out. This return isn't about reclaiming a Cy Young. It's about continuing a journey that's been defined by passion, perseverance, and pride. And the impact he's had on this franchise goes far beyond wins and losses. Young pitchers like Bobby Miller, Gavin Stone, they don't just look up to Kershaw because of his numbers. They look up to him because of how he carries himself. Because he shows up early, puts in the work, and never makes it about himself. That's what culture looks like. That's what leadership looks like. And in a season where the Dodgers are again eyeing a deep postseason run, having Kershaw back, even if he's not throwing 98 miles per hour, is about more than innings pitched. It's about belief. It's about unity. And when October comes around, having someone like Kershaw in the dugout, on the field, in the bullpen, it matters. Because when he's there, it doesn't just feel like any team. It feels like the Dodgers. And let's not forget the fans in all of this. There are kids watching now who only know Clayton Kershaw as a name their parents talk about. Saturday is a chance for them to see it for themselves, to see the form, the presence, the legend in real time. And for the older fans, it's a chance to relive those unforgettable nights, those 15 strikeout masterpieces, those duels against the league's best, and to appreciate every remaining pitch he has left. Because yes, we know the end is closer than the beginning. But that's what makes this moment so important. It's rare. It's fleeting. And it deserves to be celebrated. So if you're a Dodgers fan, or just a fan of the game, this Saturday is more than just a regular season game. It's a chapter in a story that spanned nearly 2 decades. It's about a player who never left, who never stopped trying, who never stopped caring. And whether this season ends with a World Series or not, the fact that Clayton Kershaw gets to write one more chapter on his own terms is already a victory. And make no mistake, he's not just here for a cameo. He's here to pitch. To compete. To win. And every batter that steps into the box this Saturday is going to feel that intensity, that focus, that legendary Kershaw stare that says, "I'm back, and I'm not done yet."